10 years if you go back, this building is nothing. But Ali Yusefi, he is coming here and he saw this place and he decided to turn this place to community of art.
Wall is a very unique place to Sacramento, and just thinking about all the people whose lives have been touched by Wall, all the artists that have benefited from this opportunity of living here, I just knew I wanted to be a part of it.
I'm beyond grateful to live here and to be a part of this community, especially in being able to see the trajectory of my art life flourish the way it has, thanks to the ability to work in such a conducive environment.
My name is Ramsina Santo. This is my Royal Highness the Fourth. She's my guide dog. I've been here at Wall from the very beginning, and the fact that Wall has existed through thick and thin and it's still here, this is Ali continuing on.
Thank you, Senator Allen, for the invitation to offer testimony on this important topic of creating and nurturing creative spaces for our communities. My name is Ali Yusefi. I'm a real estate developer based here in Sacramento. My father started developing affordable housing in California in 1986. I'd like to present a unique type of affordable housing that is unlike anything CFY had previously built before, and something unique to Sacramento and authentic to its artists. The Wall will be 116 apartments above a 2-level parking garage and approximately 13,000 square feet of commercial space. It's a mixed-use, mixed-income, transit-oriented, pedestrian-friendly infill development. Our street's unique. It is home to the first commercial railroad in California, and a lot of the building's historic character still remains. The Lawrence Warehouse was built in 1914 and is one of the most unique buildings that I think we have in Sacramento. And so I'd always thought it would be great to repurpose it for housing. As I mentioned earlier, we were committed to creating a community specific to Sacramento area artists. And one of the ways in which we did so is by getting to know Sacramento area artists early on in the process.
This was the moment when he was taken aback by what he was seeing in this room, and it started a relationship with him that felt reciprocal. It was 2014, still under construction, and I was working on this mural, and Ali came in with another friend, showing his friend kind of a tour of the space, and so he happened upon me working. He was so taken by what I was creating that he just pulled out a wad of cash out of his wallet, and it came out to like $600, and just handed it to me. It was like this interesting, selfless gratitude, like genuine gratitude. It was like, dude, this is amazing. Thank you so much. Have you eaten today? And at that time, I needed that. So this became a really seminal moment when Ali knew my story and worked to help me find the accommodations to live at Wall, which, needless to say, I'm always forever grateful.
While it was in construction, I had a personal tour of Wall from Ali. I asked him if he would be okay with me making photos, and he said, yeah, he didn't mind at all. And then I created a series of images, and he showed me a lot of the plans, and he was very excited, like a little boy with a new toy. It was almost like I was experiencing an artist very excited about his new project. It was very sweet. To see it and feel it so much that he chose to create this project that takes a particular kind of sensibility. It's definitely not everyone who understands the perspective of artists so much. He was very excited about the idea of keeping the historical windows, even though But he was advised against keeping the windows because they're very old and they're not efficient. But he really liked the historical architectural aspect of them. And so that's why out of all of the images in the series, that's the one that I chose to enlarge. He is opening the window and letting light in. There is a sense of his vision into the future of what this is going to mean to all the artists who get to live in this space.
We started the lease up of the project in October 2014, and it was one of the most remarkable days of my professional career because when I arrived at 6:30 in the morning, there were probably over 400 people in line.
For nearly 20 hours, artists lined up outside the Capital Area Development Authority's office, hoping to be one of the lucky ones to land a space at the new Warehouse Artist Lofts in Midtown.
A place where people can coexist as artists and have a good time, and just it's inspirational.
The possibility of actually being able to live with so many artists and maybe collaborate and create a sense of community with other creative people is just very exciting. I was so young.
The lofts at the corner of 12th and R Streets feature 116 units.
At noon, October 28th, the day before, I went there so that I could be the first in line.
Several dozen of them had camped out overnight. It was a remarkable experience and a remarkable day because I could tell that we were literally about to change a lot of people's lives.
So I was number 5 in that line, and I got exactly what I wanted. What you do when you give affordable housing out is, instead of a person depressed, not doing anything good for society, you got a person that is so happy.
10 years later, I'm still real happy with the place. And I feel like I got the lucky star.
Fell in love with the place. And we applied. It took a few weeks, and then we got approved. And, that was one of the best things that happened to me, actually, getting this house.
I was number 15 in line. I can't believe it's been 10 years. Happy anniversary, Wall. It's been the best 10 years of my life, and it's going to be another amazing 10 years for sure.
One of my favorite stories that I'd like to tell is the artist named Ellen McMahill. Beautiful person and so talented artist. She was living on, fixed income and was barely surviving and had lost her connections with other creative types, and she was one of the first people to move into this property, so she could easily afford it. She started to really dive into her art again.
This is a table that I do my paintings on. As you can see, all the drips. It's pretty cool. These tools right here I use for stretching my canvases because I stretch my own canvases. This is what I do. I'm an acrylic painter. I paint on canvas with a background in dripped acrylic. It dries, and then I do drawing on my painting.
She ended up just exploding and becoming this major success and did all these pieces around town. She went to Italy and toured for a year.
Happy 10th anniversary, Wall, and I'm just glad you're here, and I'm glad I'm here. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'll be 90 next month, so I'm glad Wall is 10, so all is good.
I'm brand new to Sacramento, and I had never really heard of a residential space that was all solely filled with artists, and I thought that would be a really great way to integrate myself into a new city, make some connections, get to know like-minded people, and that's definitely been the case.
We also placed a strong emphasis on creating a variety of unique community spaces that would enable the artists of Wall to connect, collaborate, and create. This is an image of our second floor courtyard under construction and our community room.
Thank Omari Tau for letting us use his building. Welcome to my home.
here at home is rather wonderful because I could just walk downstairs, but it's actually been a really wonderful location to do that stuff too, because we've got the space. It's just ideal that we have a place where we can actually perform, and there's dance room and there's music room and there's just stuff that we can do where we can exercise our art. So that's what it's all about. It's the reason why we're living here.
So we're here tonight in downtown Sacramento. We're hanging out on the rooftop, the historic R Street. I have Trish with me tonight. So what's going on tonight?
My good friend Teddy, who performs as Appetite, is playing tonight. He's on a little tour.
Of another man, he's alone and scorned.
Be a lady, they said. Your skirt is too short. Your shirt is too low. Don't show so much skin. Cover up. Leave something to the imagination. Don't be a temptress. Men can't control themselves. Men have needs. Look sexy. Look hot. Don't be so provocative. You're asking for it. Wear black. Wear heels. You're too dressed up. You're too dressed down. You look like you've let yourself go. Be a lady, they said. Don't walk alone. Don't go out too late. Don't dress like that. Don't get drunk. Don't smile at strangers. Don't go out at night. Don't trust anyone. Don't say yes. Don't say no. Just be a lady, they said.
We have been handed a blank slate. Basically, it's awesome. I think it's something that's really cool for Sacramento. So to have this building here and to have it be so geared towards art of all manners, so whether you draw or you dance or you play music, I think is really cool.
I feel extremely lucky to literally be, to overlook this types of events like this. The cool thing about this community is that everyone's all here. You need a graphic designer, they're here. A video guy, they're here. If you want a custom shirt made or outfit, they're here, and much more.
I think the Wall is one of the most important places in Sacramento because it is where all of our culture comes from. Like, everyone has different backgrounds. Everyone's making different art. We're expanding the idea of what Sacramento can look like and be.
There's a lot of creatives here, obviously, and people who are truly changing the look of Sacramento, changing the businesses, changing the culture, changing the entertainment.
We had heard about this project Ali was putting together for this Warehouse Artist Lofts, and we toured it when it was just scaffolding. Before we even finished the tour, we all kind of like nodded at each other, like, this is it. So we got to dream our own dream. And I'm very, very happy to wish the Wall Building a 10th birthday. Happy birthday, Wall Building.
One of our retail spaces is a public market concept that we created in order to lease ground floor space to local businesses, some of which are operated by artists who live in the building.
So we're thrilled to finally open our doors to the public and have people come see what we've been working on and what we've been collecting and hoarding and stockpiling for everyone.
I love it. I think this is exactly what my cousin envisioned when he built this place. You know, I import interior design products, a lot of textiles, 90% rugs from Morocco to all over the world.
We've gotten, it's great. This is my new favorite food. I'm going to come back here. I'm going to be a regular customer forever. I've been really amazed. We've only been open 3 days, and we've gotten the same customers that come in every single day already.
I think overwhelmingly, the biggest response we get is the sort of archival look that our store has. People are surprised that a used vinyl store will have a museum-like quality. It all seems to fit very nicely. We've had nothing but phenomenal response from the public so far.
There's 3 big gallery walls here, and so in the marketplace we're going to have more art openings.
For the first show, I thought it was really important to include a lot of emerging artists.
What I like to do is sort of bring people back to when they were a child and remind them just how similar we are. Certain iconic things that we all relate to, like cheeseburgers or ice cream.
I'm grateful to be able to have an opportunity to bring art to the Wall Public Market Gallery and bring community together.
My name is Giselle Munoz. I am the gallery curator at the Wall Public Market Gallery. Coming up is the 100 Under 100 exhibition. So it's an annual event. There's going to be 50 plus artists participating. So that means 100 different artworks on the walls. You know, we want it to look good for everyone, and we also want to represent the artists well. I love it because this is why I do it. I get to connect with folks. I get to bring emerging and seasoned artists to this space and connect with the community.
And we're here tonight at Wall Public Market because we're celebrating 2 young designers who we mentored to get them to where they are today.
It's very, very nervous and exciting at the same time. It's my very first fashion show. I just find it easy to express myself through fashion, and Sam taught me everything.
I thought it was amazing. I don't think anyone here could say that this was not an awesome show. The whole grand scheme of it is truly to build a strong fashion industry here in Sacramento. Congratulations to Wall, CFY, and everyone involved and who lives here for a happy 10 years. It's been crazy, it's been creative. I'm happy to have been a part of it, and let's just keep on pushing the creativity for the next 10 years and many more decades to come.
The community also has had an annual block party since 2015.
The overwhelming part is that being prepared for this many people.
It went really well. There was nothing to complain about. We'll do bigger in the future, but for the first event, I think it went really well.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our street night market.
It's what I thought it would be as far as like the culture and the community coming together, people smiling, having a good time. It's not what I expected in the amount of people that showed up though, so that's truly humbling.
We thought we had something that Sacramento really would get behind and love, and it's just really awesome to see that manifest and people really enjoy it.
I was really impressed the first year when Our Street happened. The energy behind it, it was so positive, it's so artistic, it was amazing. And so I definitely reached out to them initially about us being interested in being part of this. And this year it all worked out. And I feel great being here at Wall to being able to show for our community and for Our Street.
And the community recently inspired an art walk that now takes place in the neighborhood on the first Friday of every month, an event which allows the artists of Wall to open up their home studios to the public and put their artwork on display.
Welcome to First Friday at the Warehouse Artist Lofts. Come on upstairs.
It's definitely interesting to open up my home to the public. And that's what excites me about First Friday, is the folks who come and are excited about the arts and are here to support the local artists.
First Friday, I love it when people come in and they like my stuff, and I like talking to people anyway, and I haven't had a bad experience in the 10 years that I've been here.
You're being welcomed not just to where the art is being made, but where everything that goes into that art is being made. If you woke up one morning and forgot to have your cup of coffee, that goes into whatever it is you're creating, and that's here. Like, this is home for so many people.
Our biggest success story is our First Fridays, our open First Fridays every month. You know, this has been going on since 2016. We even tried to pull it through the pandemic and had some success at it. But this is an event that we have here every month in honor of this place and Ali's vision, and the artists open up their homes, we have vendors, and the place is just jumping every First Friday, and that alone is an example of what a success this place has been.
It's just kind of become like second nature. So every month, once it's getting close to the time of First Friday, I'm kind of just ready to go, and I'm pretty excited to do it.
Thank you for coming. Is anyone's first time at First Friday at Wall? Yes! Fabulous!
I'm so grateful to live in a space with affordable housing where I can actually live and have time to create art and create music. And tonight at First Friday at Wall, I'm putting on a little show here.
Just to be able to come downstairs and to set up a table and sell our wares is a very special kind of thing that I never thought existed. So being here for the last 10 years and doing this as often as we have been, it's really amazing, and I'm glad that it's inspired a lot of other cities around to do the same thing.
It's been wonderful opening up my home and being able to tell people about my art. And I had some paintings in a gallery but never really got any feedback, so this has been great to have people come into my space and tell me about my art, and it's only encouraged me to do even more.
We love the First Friday gatherings. Our living space has been the art making space for a long time, so having that opportunity to open it up for people, to me, just feels like an act of generosity.
Hi, I'm Bree. I make tie-dyes and natural dyes. Participating in First Friday is really fun and a great way to connect with the community and show off our art.
I've been living at Wall since July 2024. I live here with my wife and her kiddo. I share my photography, mostly in California, but other places too. It's a lot of fun getting to meet new people from the community. Wall is a really cool building, very unique. It's kind of like an art piece of its own.
What is the most interesting building that you admire that's not yours?
Probably the Wall building, the Warehouse Artist Lofts. A close friend and business partner, Ali Yusefi. It was a project that he was the lead on. Ali unfortunately passed away last year on March 10th from stomach cancer. What he did there, it's an artist housing project for those of you who haven't been there. Not only is it an aesthetically cool building, but the culture and the impact that it's had on our city has been really unique and phenomenal.
What do you got going on tonight? So tonight I am hosting an intimate show at my place.
I know this ain't goodbye. I know I'm gonna see you again. Until that time, I know you're gonna be with me, my friend.
This man had so much generosity and he has such a capacity to love that he made so many people feel like they were his best friend. And when he passed away, it was this awesome awakening of seeing how many people he had touched and how many people he had touched in such a deep, deep way.
Ali Yusefi put a roof over my head, gave me a home. There's nothing more that you could ever give somebody than a home. So I'm indebted to him forever. He spent his life work building, living for people, and he built the Wall so that artists didn't have to worry about rent, so that they could make the city a more beautiful place, and that's what we intend to do.
Ali was able to create a place for us to make things like this possible. This would not be happening if it was not for Ali Yusefi, and everything we do is a dedication to him.
Been involved in the Warehouse Artist Lofts from its earliest conception, but I miss my friend and the developer of this project, Ali. I think he would have been super proud of how this community has taken off. It's sad that we don't have him here because I think because of the success of this project, because of the impact it's had on the community, I think he would have worked really hard to do another one and try to continue, what he did here and put it somewhere else, or maybe even further along the street.
The first time I met Ali, when I came into Wall, he literally grabbed my hand, shook my hand, and he told me, if you ever need anything, call me. Him passing was very, very hard for me. But now, 10 years later, I think he will be extremely proud of Wall. I think he will be extremely proud of the impact that the residents of Wall has had on the city of Sacramento.
I'm proud to have been acknowledged and discovered, if you will, by Ali Yusefi, who I really, really respected. I was one of the first people that he asked to come in here. And since he's been not with us, I've always had his photo on my counter because he means so much to me, and the spirit of Ali in this building means so much to me.
You are as alive today as any day that you were when we would see you. In the short time that I got to know him, I got to see his resilient spirit. I got to see a man that would keep going, like no matter what. You know, if a door would close, he would open another window. Nothing stopped Ali.
If everything that he dreamed of hasn't come through yet, I think that it's on its way there. I think that if he was still with us, he would be very proud of where Wall has gone and the contribution that we've made to the whole Sacramento community and the inspiration that we've given as well.
I'm so proud of Ali and everything that he did to make this happen. And now that we've lost him, it's more important for me that I keep this vision alive for him.
Ali took me from the dark to the light. The wall, it's like heaven for the artist.
So after he passed away, I think what I'm gonna do for him, because he's my best friend. So it is this painting. Actually, I do it in black and white. I represent his smile and how he standing always when he talk to me and present some of his ideas. So I feel I honor him by this painting.
Developing the community has been a great source of pride for myself and our company, and we created a platform for artists to build a community and to do what they do best: imagine, create, and inspire. Thank you for your time, and thank you again for inviting me to testify.